dije que sí.
Okay, Ms. Luna, it seems that they've got the jail fixed. Are you in touch with Ms. Jimenez?
Yes, I just sent him a text message.
Okay. Attorney Zimmerman, while we're waiting for Attorney Jimenez. How are
Yes.
you doing, sir?
Oh, busy day, Judge. Sorry I'm late.
It
I
is.
was in
Not a-
379th District Court.
Not a problem, sir. You're here for,
Jenny Garza, Judge. And I believe she is number,
yes, sir. Sir, number 5 on the docket.
yes.
And sir, she did not answer the docket when I called it. Jenny Garza? Jenny Garza, she's not in the courtroom, and I believe she's not answering because she's not in Zoom either. So I have her here as failing to appear.
All right, Judge. Yes, I have tried to contact her at the telephone numbers left by pretrial that I received from pretrial, and I have been unsuccessful in establishing contact with her.
I believe this is not the first time that you've appeared for this defendant.
Yes, Judge, I believe this is the second time that I've appeared for her. I appeared on June the 13th.
And because of that, I did extend it. We'll go ahead and try to assist you in finding trying to locate your client counsel and oh. Sir, if you like, are you familiar with the Alpha Home?
The Alpha Home, no, I'm not that familiar with it. I've heard the name, but I don't know much about it, Judge. Yes, I got a email on June the 13th that from Frank Palacios that she has an appointment, that she had an appointment scheduled for admission, but she apparently did not contact pretrial to notify them of her wanting to be admitted into the Alpha Home. And apparently, I don't know if she has been admitted into the Alpha Home or not, Judge. I did try contacting her cell phone number listed and also left a message with her mother as well, too.
Mm. Well, that's where she is supposed to be. And let me see if I have, right, I do have a violation report, the same that you have. So if you, perhaps you can contact pretrial, they may be able to provide you with a number of Alpha for the Alpha home.
That I will do, Judge.
Right, it will just issue, I'll issue a warrant.
Okay, I will contact the Alpha Home today, Judge, and see if what their situation is. I would assume if Mr. Palacios with pretrial had been unsuccessful in contacting her, I've been unsuccessful in contacting her, that I would say there's a very good chance that she did not arrive at the Alpha Home as scheduled.
Yes, sir. Let me just check something. Sir, I did indicate on the in response to the violation report to give her about 20 days to comply. If you will continue to try to get a hold of her, I will hold off issuing, a warrant will be issued on the 14th. I'll give you to the 14th.
Okay, on the 14th.
Sir.
Okay, I will continue trying to contact her. I will contact the Alpha Home today to see if they've had any contact with her at all. Also, Frank Palacios with pretrial as well too.
Okay. All righty. Maybe this is something that we can take care of once we get a hold of her.
Yes, that would be the preferable situation, Judge. Yes, definitely.
All righty. Thank you, Counsel.
Okay, Judge, if I may be excused.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you,
much.
Judge.
Okay, what are we doing as far as the trial is concerned? Ms.
We were
Casey?
just talking about that.
Yes.
Okay, I like,
Good progress towards.
gentlemen, I appreciate that, but I have a court reporter management issue. So the thing about it is, we announced on Thursday on this matter, you had Friday to be able to go ahead and iron things out. I understand it was a long weekend, and you've had all morning to iron out. I need to know what we're going to do about this trial. I mean, you understand, today, I specifically requested the jurors today for this trial. Otherwise, they were not going to be available. So I insisted that I would have a trial that's going to happen. If it's not going to happen, I need to know that in 3 minutes.
Okay. Fishbowl. It looks like we have a resolution now.
Okay, let's get the paperwork ready.
Bless you.
Attorney Ross, you have about 10 minutes to get me that paperwork. We need to get this taken care of while I have the court reporter.
Your Honor, is it okay if I be excused for just a moment? I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
That's not a problem. We're probably going to recall your case for later today or tomorrow,
Okay, thank you so much.
or probably Thursday or something, but we'll see. We can't,
All right.
your attorney is somewhere in another court at this time.
I figured as much. Okay, then, do I dismiss myself?
Well, ma'am, if you leave now, if you want to be able to step away, that's fine.
Okay,
But I'll need to see what's going to happen with your case, okay? I'll need to
Okay.
talk to my court coordinator.
yes, Your Honor, thank you.
All righty, let's get on record. Let's get on record, and court is going to call cause number 649-971, State of Texas versus Ryan Sepulveda. I believe that you need your client up here.
Mr. Spolman, please first.
Parties, please approach and identify who is before the court, starting with the state.
Brett Bosis for the state.
Jonathan Ross for the defense, Your Honor.
My name is Ryan Sepulveda.
Are you Ryan Sepulveda, who has been accused of assault bodily injury that alleged to have occurred on the 5th day of January 2020 and is classified as a Class A misdemeanor? Are you the same so accused?
Yes, Your Honor.
Please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing else but the truth under pains and penalties of perjury, so help you God?
Yes, Your Honor, I do.
Thank you. You may go ahead and lower your hand. State, I have a document that indicates that the state consents to these proceedings via video conferencing, and although the parties are here in person in court, the court reporter is present via video conferencing. So, state, is this the document you have signed consenting to these proceedings by video conferencing?
Yes, it is.
The state's video conferencing consent is made part of the record. Defense, I have a document I'm showing you. Is this document, Mr. Sepulveda, is that your signature where I am circling, where I have my finger
Yes, Your Honor.
pointing to? Did you sign this document that's consenting to plea by video conferencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, with your signature on the same document, do you join your client in consenting to these proceedings by video conferencing?
I do, Your Honor.
Counsel, how long have you been representing, defendant's video conferencing consent is made part of the record. How long have you been representing Mr. Sepulveda?
Several months, Your Honor.
Are we applying for probation, and if so, what type?
Deferred supervision, Your Honor.
Mr. Sepulveda, I have a document here that says that this is your personal data sheet and all the information on it is correct. Any issues, complete and correct. You don't have the third reference information in here. You'll be able to go ahead and complete that?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. State, have you fulfilled your discovery and Brady requirement in this case?
Yes, we have, Judge.
Counsel, are you satisfied that the state has fulfilled its obligation to provide you discovery under Article 39.1 of the Texas Code, point 14 of the Texas Code of Criminal Procedure, and giving you full access to the state's files?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, state, is this matter subject to law enforcement disclosure? And if it is, has that been complied with?
It is not subject to that.
I will sign the discovery acknowledgement, making it part of the record. Hey, do you have any motions for the court's consideration?
No motions from the state.
Nothing,
Defense?
thanks, Your Honor.
Mr. Sepulveda, this is defendant's this document I have in my hand is entitled Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights and Courts Admonishments. This is a two-page document. That's the first page. This is the second page. Is this your signature where I'm pointing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you go over this document with your attorney?
Yes, Your Honor.
After going over with your attorney, did you freely and voluntarily sign this document?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you satisfied with the representation of your attorney?
Yes, Your Honor.
And he has done very well for you. He's brought this to a resolution today. And did he go over with you the range of punishments? You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand that you have constitutional rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
And are you a US citizen?
Yes, Your Honor.
You freely and voluntarily give up your constitutional rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, are you satisfied that your client, do you believe your client is competent to enter into a plea today?
He is competent, been able to assist very well, Your Honor.
And with the information, were you able to apprise the defendant of the nature of the offense and charges against him?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you and this defendant waive the formal reading of the information?
We would, Your Honor.
Okay. All righty, with regard to the defendant's waiver of constitutional rights, I am going to sign this, sir. I'm going to go ahead and waive and approve your application for a jury waiver. I'm signing it, and Mr. Sepulveda, that you will no longer have a jury trial in this case. State, what is your punishment recommendation?
Your Honor, state recommends 18 months of deferred probation, a $500 fine with half prorated plus court costs, 48 hours of community service, an anger management course, $200 restitution to complainant Julio Contreras,
Yeah, hold on a second. You said Rogelio, right?
Julio,
Oh, Julio.
Julio, Julio Contreras, and a no contact order with Julio Contreras and Beatrice Contreras.
That is the agreed recommendation with the defense. Your Honor.
That's what you understand, counsel, to be?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And Mr. Sepulveda, is that your understanding of what your attorney has worked out with the state on your behalf in order to be able to dispose of this matter today?
Yes, ma'am.
With that understanding, sir, how do you wish to plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
Do you understand that even though you're pleading no contest, I can still find you guilty
Yes, ma'am.
and you still wish to proceed?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, you've discussed this matter with your attorney thoroughly, and you're telling me with the plea of no contest that you do not wish to fight any of the charges in this case.
Yes, Your Honor.
And after discussing it with your attorney, you believe that your plea of no contest is in your best interest?
Yes, Your Honor.
I will accept your plea of no contest, finding that it's intelligently and freely made and that you're competent to do so. Counsel, what, if anything, on behalf of your client and why I should consider this plea?
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Sepulveda has a very limited criminal history. I believe speeding, one other minor offense of that same nature. We would just ask the court to follow the agreement, Your Honor.
Mr. Sepulveda, who is Julio and Beatriz Contreras? Who are they to you?
Nothing.
Sir, there is something regarding it. What's your relationship with them?
I've never met them before.
It was a multiple parties in this, Your Honor, co-defendant as well. There were about 20 people in a large fight. Bit of a tangle.
And Mr. Sepulveda, is there any reason why you're not, cannot work? Is there any reason you're not working?
I just stopped working I used to work for a pit, like for a quarry. We would send material out to build new houses. And the owner actually died towards the end of May, like the last couple of days of May. And then our job shut down because of that.
Okay, so there's no reason for you not to be working.
Correct.
Alrighty, counsel, is there any legal reason why this matter cannot be disposed of today?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Sepulveda, although there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty in this case, I'm going to withhold my finding of guilt, and I'm going to place you on 18 months of deferred adjudication, probation, community supervision. On behalf of the court, you are going to be monitored by the Community Supervision and Corrections Department, otherwise known as Probation Office, with these following conditions: a $500 fine plus court costs, 48 hours of community service restitution, anger management course, $200 restitution to Julio Contreras, and no contact with Julio and Beatriz Contreras. I'm also going to require that you conduct 5 job searches per week until you're gainfully employed, and it will be documented on the Texas Workforce job search log, and that is available on the internet and is fillable, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm going to set your supervision fee at $35.
And Your Honor, was $250 of that fee probated?
No,
No, okay.
that's the only requirement that I did not go along with. Did you wish to withdraw the plea?
No, it's fine.
No, Your Honor.
Say, did I cover everything for you?
Yes, I believe you did, Judge.
I believe
Counsel.
same from the defense, Your Honor.
Anything further on this matter?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. Mr. Sepulveda? this has been a, with regard to the trial court certification of defendant's right to appeal, this has been a plea bargain case. I am going to certify that you have no right to appeal.
Yes, Your Honor.
State, do you have any objections with regard to Mr. Sepulveda being referred to Bear County Gives Back Program?
No objection, Judge.
Counsel, are you familiar with that program?
A bit, Your Honor.
Alrighty, and so it is just an alternative to complete the 48 hours of community service restitution. I'll give him that opportunity to go ahead and complete 40 hours of it used through that program.
Okay.
And I'll have him get in on the Zoom to talk with Officer Jennings to see if he's eligible for that program and if he wants to participate. Okay,
Yes, Your Honor.
it's optional.
Okay.
Mr. Sepulveda, you have always been here and interested in taking care of this case, and you have pushed it to limit. So I appreciate you showing up every single time on time and taking care of this matter. Okay, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
So I have no doubt that you'll be successful on probation. But if there's anything that we can do to assist you in being successful, you let us know.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. All righty, I think that we'll take care of that. We'll try and get you taken care of this afternoon. If not, we'll find out when you can come back. Okay, sir?
Okay, that's
All
fine.
right.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. All righty, we're off record.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Counsel,
Yes.
you were saying about Mr. Juarez?
Manuel Juarez, it's a red file, Your Honor. We conferred, that there's no file, there's no case.
Okay, so you want to set it for, is there a blood?
There must be, Your Honor. I frankly, off the top of my head, I don't. I'm in so many courts right now.
Judge, this is ADA Juan Martinez, and I wasn't able to find a file. It appears to still be a red file. I'm guessing that it's blood, otherwise we would have something.
You don't know whether it is a blood or not?
No, Judge, we don't know because there's no file.
So you want to set this for a pretrial conference hearing,
Uh,
taking into consideration, take a little bit more time?
Yes, ma'am.
The fact that
Um,
we don't know what's going on.
Could I touch base with the coordinator on that? I have to be in 187th, and they're going
Not a problem.
to kick my butt. Thank you, Your Honor.
You need to go ahead and sit tight. Yeah, he can. He can go ahead and,
At two, Judge?
yes. After 2.
Approach, Your Honor.
Yes, sir.
Good morning. I'm here on 686-283 Jimmy Ariola. I think we're number 11 or 12, Judge, on your,
Thank you.
I remember correctly.
Yes. He showed up. He's in.
Yeah, he's here. He's sitting.
Right, okay. What are we gonna do?
We're going to confer.
Okay, you're conferring now?
Yes.
Okay,
Thank you.
probably reset it. Okay, no problem. All righty, sir. Mr. Reitmeyer? Attorney, good morning, sir. How you doing?
Pretty good, Judge.
Good. Are you here on Mr. Gomez?
Yes, Judge, I think we got something worked out.
Okay, all righty. Sir, please approach, yes. With proof that these conditional requirements have been completed.
I just gave him, I showed the prosecutor.
Let's go ahead and get it. Oh, can you email it? Can you email it to my court, work it out with my court,
Coordinator?
the clerks?
Okay,
Okay, let them print it out so I can put it in the file. for
sure.
them.
I go back and talk.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, and the driver safety course?
It was revised, just donation for the food bank.
Okay. State, can you grab your second, please? We're gonna get on record on cause number 599. Will I have the court reporter? And cause number 599-133, State of Texas versus Francisco Gomez. Attorneys only, please approach and announce who's before the record, starting with the state.
Brett Bosis here for the state.
John Reitmeyer for the defendant.
I have here, state, a motion to dismiss, and also indicated here is presentation from defense for a payment to e-commerce. Is that to San Antonio Food Bank, sir?
Yes, Your Honor, San Antonio Food Bank. That was just our online portal.
Okay. And as state, I have here a dismissal that says that conditional requirements have been satisfied and you're dismissing the case?
Yes, that's correct, Your Honor.
Okay, so the payment to the food bank is the condition.
Yes.
Please explain. That's not what I have on my court.
Well, I talked with defense and I agreed to change the conditions from what I had previously discussed with them. And so their client was able to do the $200 donation to the food bank. And so that's why I'm submitting this motion to dismiss the case.
Okay, and I have gone ahead and signed it, granting it. Thank you, counsel. The case is dismissed. Want to go ahead and make sure we had that on record. Your client, he's here?
He is
Okay.
sitting right there. in the
All right,
white mask.
very good. Counsel, if you would be kind enough to go make copies of
Yes, ma'am.
this, so the court has a copy and the state will have a copy as well as you guys, okay?
Certainly.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Judge.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We can just
Right.
May I approach, Your Honor?
Yes, sir.
Judge, on my case, this happened June 3rd. Is our first setting, and there's still some discovery missing, and he's gonna order.
Yes, sir. Do you need a pre-trial conference hearing setting, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, that's not a problem, sir. If you proceed, there's a court coordinator, Ms. Luna. She can go ahead and give you that. No, we're good. We're good. He's taking it back then, right?
Sure.
And counsel, after you get that, you and your client are excused, okay, sir?
Thank you.
All righty, is this reset form? All righty, Mr. Juarez, we're just working with your attorney to see when we can go ahead and get you a reset done. I believe that's what's going to happen. In the meantime, I want to put you in the breakout room with my core coordinator. She does have somebody there to make sure that we have your email address, okay?
Yes,
All right. Mhm. Ms. Benavides, we're probably going to try to get you back here around about 1:30. Okay? She's still gone. All righty. You're done. I need to speak with you, right, sir? Please stand up. Yes, you stand up. What is your name, sir?
Jimmy Ayola.
Oh, okay, that's you right there with your attorney. Okay. Well, all righty. Court is in recess until 1:30 p.m. Ms. Fatahi, we will not be going to trial this week, but we'll look forward to next week.
Okay, Judge, thank you.
All righty.
So I'll
Okay.
see you at 1:30 back on Zoom, correct?
Yes, please. Thank you. Have a good lunch.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Hello, Jennings, did you ever get with Mr. Sepulveda?
No.
Okay. Perhaps when he comes back this afternoon, you can briefly meet with him
Okay.
under Bear County, but thank you very much.
Thank you.
All righty, have a good lunch.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay, AJ Groceries, I believe that takes care of everything, right? This morning? Thank you
Yes,
much.
it does. Thank you, Judge.
Oh, Attorney Juan Martinez, please, your excuse for lunch. We'll resume at 1:30. I thought you,
Thank you,
okay?
Judge.
Alrighty. Hope you had a good 4th of July. What happened to Alejandro Benavides? There's a guy here, but Alejandro Benavides is attorney with Fernando Trevino. Was he there for?
Oh, no, it was a different court judge.
Okay.
On number 5, are we doing FTA or no?
Yes, yes. Please. Never issue a bond.
And for number 8 also, or no? Pollux, okay, Kiana,
Yeah, she's in it.
she is,
Yes.
okay.
And so number 9. Oh, no, number 9, never mind. Number 9.
Yeah, he came in, it was a vacation letter, I'm not sure.
Yeah, we have, it was a little deeper than that, but.
What about number 10, Judge? Oh, that's Tim Roth,
Right, he was reset. Number 13, I think there was a waiver of the waiver.
Yes, PTC is November 17th. The only gentleman we have left is Homero Pineda and Thomas Hilly. They're working on it. Marina and Oscar are working on something.
Marina and Oscar.
I don't know. He has I guess out of the same incident, a family violence. So I don't know. They're gonna try and move it into one court or what? Because at night we'd have 2 different courts.
Oh, he's in Pine Brook 7.
Yeah. I think it's the same incident.
Is that, are you, Kenyatta?
Yes, the judge.
Second.
What opinion?
What do you have? Thanks, what do you got for